everybody, it's Lori here today to do haul number 4 from the Bath and Body Works semi-annual sale. Hopefully you caught 1 through 3. I'll put links down below in case you want to check out what other goodies that I found. So I want to welcome you if you're new to the channel. I hope you decide to subscribe down below. If this is the kind of content that you like and are looking for, I do lots of videos every week. So about 5 days a week I'm uploading at least. I have a segment on Wednesdays where I talk about wax and wax melting, and I just have a lot of fun things planned for the channel. So I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe. If you're a returning visitor or subscriber, thank you for coming back. I'm so happy to have you as a part of the channel. All right, so let's jump in and talk about some of my exciting finds that I was able to get at semi-annual sale. The first item that I was able to find is this really pretty, I think it's really pretty anyway, single wick holder. So it holds one single wick candle. Obviously I have to be careful. I've had it lit. It does, it's not warm, so that's good. Like I said, 50% off, and it was $19.95, so under $10 for this. I was really pleased with it. I'm going to hold on to my receipt just in case it goes 75% off. But for right now, I'm really excited. I'm really enjoying it. I have it on my couch, not on the couch, but on the table next to me. When I sit on the couch and it's right next to me, I have the nice little ambiance going. And I can smell the candle. It's really nice, so I'm enjoying it. So next thing that I picked up, I was looking for at quite a few different stores. I'm so glad I found it. Did find this. I got 2 of them, so I'm gonna grab both of them. I grabbed 2 of these. I love this. I don't know if a lot of people were sleeping on this one or what the case was, but this is the Ultra Shea Body Cream. This was 75% off. The fragrance notes say sparkling red berries, whipped pink marshmallow, and sugared praline. Oh my gosh, I don't know if there was, I'm sure there probably was a body wash of this, which I haven't seen anywhere, but it was normally $14.50. I received this, I ordered this online as one of my rewards gifts, or whatever. I redeemed a reward for this. I absolutely love this smell. I don't know if people thought it would be more like a cupcake. It was funny because I was in the store and I was looking for this, and I happened to spot it, and there was a lady standing in front of it, and it's not like I want to bum rush the woman and push her out of the way. So she kind of stepped aside and was looking at it, and I said, I want to grab one. So there were 2 left on the shelf. She had 1 in her hand and 2 left on the shelf, and I said, can I grab one of those? And she was like, oh sure, is this good? And she goes, I better grab this other one. And I was like, okay. And she said, is this really good? And I said, I love it. And she said, well, does it smell exactly like a cupcake? And I said, no, it doesn't to me. I mean, it really, truly smells like marshmallow and cotton candy. That's what it smells like to me. And it's with a body care component, so it's got a little bit of the sugared musk in it. At least that's what it reminds me of. And I really like the fragrance. And she was like, oh, I wanted something that smelled like cupcake. So then she put the second one back. Well, then she proceeded to walk away, and I grabbed the second one. Well, then I walked around the corner and there was a whole table. Kind of funny. But, obviously she was there first, and I wasn't gonna even though I've been searching at all these stores for this darn pink velvet cupcake, I wasn't gonna push her out of the way. So anyway, it was funny. We were talking later in the store. She was trying to juggle all kinds of items. My husband went and got her a bag. So it was nice camaraderie between the 2 of us, talking about Bath and Body Works products while we were in there. So it was nice. I felt like normal for a few minutes, like the way it used to be, right? Where people talked to each other and were friendly and smiled. Now everybody's just trying to get in, get out, and go home, right? Anyway, so that's my long-winded story of my pink velvet cupcake. So excited, 75% off. If I could find the body wash, I would grab that, but I'm happy with these. Next thing that I was able to grab for 75% off was this marshmallow pumpkin latte. Super awesome. It's normally $15.50 for this. Love this fragrance. I got it in a small fragrance mist, and I just really like the fragrance of it. It's super yummy. I don't know, and I'm not smelling the pumpkin in this at all, which is fine. It just smells like a really nice whipped kind of marshmallowy latte sweet scent. So I'm really enjoying that one, and it's delicious. So I'll be happy to use this one. I feel like they're really sucking me in with these fragrance mists. You know, I went into this thinking, oh, I don't really use a lot of fragrance mist, but now I'm spritzing it all over myself, lathering myself up with this body cream, and oh my gosh, you know, I probably smell like a walking Bath and Body Works store. Oh, speaking of walking Bath and Body Works, I caved. I got another one. So this is my third one. It was 50% off. I'm gonna hold on to the receipt in case it goes 75% off. This was $16.50, but I just love the way this feels on my skin. And I said in a previous video that my skin is so dry and just cracked and chapped all the time, all winter long. Being in Michigan and I have humidifiers, I have the whole thing going. And it just doesn't seem to work right. So my skin doesn't want to cooperate. So I put this on my skin and I swear it felt like it healed overnight. I don't know. And so now I've been using this every other day. And then using other body cream in between, but I just feel like this is keeping my skin super nice and I haven't had a problem. We'll see. I know it's, you know, short amount of time since I started using this, but wow, I love this. I don't know, this might be the holy grail product for me, and at least hopefully it'll get me through this winter at least. Let's hope for that. Okay, so the next items I was able to pick up were exchanges. So I did not get these 75% off, but I did get 3 candles. I exchanged some items from Candle Day that were, you know, not my favorite choices. A lot of my stores, you know, I've talked about this. We drove from Michigan to Florida during Candle Day weekend, and a lot of the stores were picked over, and, you know, because normally it's one day. I think the stores were just... I mean, they were just overwhelmed, I think, with the amount of people coming in and the amount of candles going out. So, yeah, I picked up a couple to exchange and was super happy to get these. So let's talk about this first. I got the Bubblesy Rose white wax. Scent notes on this were pink sparkling rosé, sweet blood orange, and splash of cranberry juice. I thought this would be a little bit more cranberry mandarin smelling, which I happen to love that scent. It's not. It kind of reminds me a little bit of champagne toast meets pink apple punch and Mary Mimosa a little bit, which the only one I really like on that list is champagne toast. So I'm really hoping that I like this one. I tend to like most of Bath and Body Works fruity type scents. Mary Mimosa and Pink Apple Punch were not 2 of my favorites. So we'll see. I was really jazzed about this one, so we'll see if I like it. It might be one and done for me, but that's okay. I was really hoping for a sparkling cranberry mandarin scent because that's one of my favorites, but you know, they're not taking special orders for me anyway. Now, the one thing I will say about this one, I did have to go back and exchange it. I got it home, opened it up, and there was a tiny little crack in the glass. So I would just, you know, normally I'm really good at checking, but yeah, I must have missed it somehow, and they packed it good. It wasn't anything that happened on the way home or anything like that. I think it was just a tiny little crack, and there was no way I was burning that candle. So I went back, and they exchanged it. No problems, and so I'm just gonna make sure I double check my candles going forward. The next candle that I got over here is this whipped coffee. I'm super excited about this one. My husband actually picked this one up. I gave him a choice of a few different ones that I didn't have, and he picked this one. So it says shot of espresso, whipped sweet cream, and sugar crystals. You know, on cold sniff, to me, this smells more like a coffee flavored whipped cream that's in like a Ready Whip container, you know, something like that, where it's super sweet whipped cream and you're gonna put it in your coffee or on your dessert or something like that. It doesn't smell super strong like coffee, and it's definitely not fresh brewed coffee. It smells, and I don't want to say artificial because it's not, it sounds bad when you say that. It's not that way. It's just maybe cold brew coffee, maybe, or cold coffee or coffee flavoring mixed in with the really sugary whipped topping. That's what it reminds me of on cold. I don't know. I haven't burned it yet, so that'll be coming. The review on all of these will be upcoming soon. They're all planned for January, so just have to get to burning them. So I usually try to burn them 3 or 4 times for you guys so that we have a good idea of how the performance is and the, you know, the throw and the scent and all that kind of stuff. So I will get burning these, but I'm super excited about the whipped coffee. I thought it would be more like Paris Cafe, and I was a little afraid of it. But the more I smell it, the more I'm really, really intrigued. So can't wait to burn that one. The last one is probably the one I was looking forward to the most. And I think a lot of us, I can't say we all, but a lot of us. So the wild berry jam donut. Oh my gosh. So it's the white wax. I got gypped. I didn't get a pink lid. This was a White Barn location. None of them had pink lids because I looked. This says sweet wild berry jam, powdered donut, and brown sugar crumble. So I'm going to say this to me smells like a punchki, if you know what that is. So I'm in Michigan. That's really big here. Probably big other places, but we have Punchki Day and so what is that, like Fat Tuesday? So anyway, it's a big thing. So it's like, to me, it's really it smells like a raspberry jelly donut. And sometimes when the bakeries make it, they'll put like a powdered sugar glaze on it or powdered sugar. That's what this smells like to me. It smells like one of those. So it's really kind of like a jelly donut. The punchkis have more, I think, fat, calories. All kinds of, you know, good stuff that's bad for you. But anyway, that's what it reminds me of. I'm super excited to burn this one. We'll see if it's as good as it smells on cold. Can't wait to review that one. Okay, so that's what I picked up at Bath & Body Works. I want to show off something that I grabbed too really quick because I'm going to do this as part of the channel, part of the content upcoming. I grabbed a couple of these cute little wax molds at Michael's, and I want to say they were $4.99 a piece. Yeah, doesn't say on here, but I believe that they were. So you can find a whole bunch of different shapes. They have small, like this size. I think they're for candy making. So silicone molds in their candy section. They have like the bags of chocolate wafers and that kind of stuff. So I ran in there to see what I could find on clearance at Michael's, and I specifically wanted to grab these. I have a candle that, it's a long story, but I have some older candles that I sell on eBay, and I had one that the buyer said was broken, and so they shipped it back to me, and I'm gonna melt it and use it as melts. I think that'll be fun. So it'll be something something that we can try to do together. I'm sure I'm gonna make a huge mess. I'm just gonna be honest. But we're gonna try it and have some fun, and if that works out, I have a couple of other candles that I'm thinking that I would like to turn into melts so I can mix them with some other items. I think that would be kind of fun. And then if I have Bath & Body Works candles that are starting to, you know, burn below the halfway point and are getting that yucky sooty wax, I think I would like to melt those down and put them into, you know, wax melts and use them that way. So, you know, there's some really good candles that I don't want to waste and let them get all nasty and dirty smelling. I want to enjoy them, and so I think that'll be a fun way to do it. I just have to figure out how to do it. So that'll be upcoming on the channel, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining me today on haul number 4. I always forget to wear my rings. So I had one of those, I'm going off on tangents today. I have an Enzo ring, it's called, and it's one of those, it's like silicone, and that's got like metal in it too, I guess, but it's really flexible, and I wear that a lot of times if I don't want to wear my rings, and it snapped. And so I'm waiting for a replacement. They have a lifetime guarantee, so highly recommend them. It's ENSO, so I'm waiting for that to come, and I keep forgetting to put my darn rings on. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today on haul number 4. I'm sure there'll be a haul number 5. I don't have it yet. You know, so there might not be, but you know, I mean, semi-annual sale, I believe, is going in the stores until January 17th, online until early morning of the 18th. So I'm sure I'll pop back in and check it out, see what they have in the stores sometime the week after New Year's. I'll probably avoid the stores over the weekend. And, so by the time that you might be watching this, I may have already picked up some items. We'll see. So if that happens and I have a haul number 5, I'll be sure to bring that to you. In the meantime, make sure you're subscribed down below. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss out on any of the great content I have planned for January and beyond. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.